I've got my Instagram live, I've got my Facebook live. I feel like I'm too close to my Facebook. I'm gonna scoot back. Hi, say hi if you're here. It's good to be here with you guys. It's been a while since I've done a live video. If you leave comments, say hi, absolutely. But I have a couple screens set up and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see like all the comments. But I will go back and answer comments, or if other people know how to answer them and if they have questions, help me answer them. Hi, Jessica. So, you guys, I get to share something that our family is so passionate about that I honestly had no clue about until 3 years ago. And that just shows you, I'm still kind of cut off on this one. Scoot back on my Facebook. I think I'm good. That just shows you guys that a wellness journey is just, we're constantly learning. I think we should always be learning about so many things in so many areas of our lives. But just 3 years ago, our family started to take care of our gut. When I grew up as a kid, I thought gut meant being able to go to the bathroom every day, which is a huge part of it. Like, that's super important. Our digestive system is super important. But our gut is so much more than that. And I'm so excited to share that with you, and just how, in a really simple way, as a team, we're going to challenge ourselves to consistently take care of our gut for a month. And we're going to report in and just be like, hey, how do you feel? Like, how's your energy? How's your mood? How are your kids? Are your kids sleeping better if your kids are doing this with you? I'm just excited more than anything just to see how this is going to impact your daily lives, your families, which is what we're here for, is just to really be a place that can help each other, you know, in our families and our homes. So I'm going to share really quick. This is going to be a really quick video, like why our gut is important. If you haven't heard it or read it before in our posts, like literally in a summary, in a very small summary, these are the things that stood out to me 3 years ago when I was like, okay, I'm gonna start taking care of my gut. The first one was that 70 to 80% of our immune system is stored in our gut. You guys, that's huge. 3 years ago, I was a full-time teacher and our family was getting sick a lot. And so we started to just research, and I reached out to my oily community, which is so cool that we have this support system to be like, my kid, I just like reached out to people I trusted. I say, hey, my kids are getting ear infections all the time. Hey, my kids always have runny noses. There's two things that we're told, like that people told me. They said probiotic and Ningxia Red. So I was like, done. Like, we're just gonna start incorporating that. And you guys, 3 years later, we see like we're reaping the fruit of like what consistency looks like and feels like in our bodies. Our gut also impacts our mood. You guys, this one is huge for me. It even affects our stress and anxiety. We ran out of Life 9 for about a week, which is the probiotic I'm going to talk about at the end. And I was so cranky. I was so bloated. Absolutely affected my energy and my mood so drastically. Sometimes we almost have to like stop taking our oils and our supplements to be like, yeah, they're absolutely working in my life. Don't stop taking them, but if you like want to do like an experiment to see if they're working, try. I tried that with Progessence Plus once and I was like, yeah, definitely impacts me. Our gut also impacts our brain function, you guys, like our long-term memory. It impacts our learning. That's huge. It impacts our energy and so much more. But those are the things that like really stood out to me, was like immune system and my mood and my energy. I was like, I'm sold there. So I really want to encourage you to just to be lifelong learners. Like I mentioned in the beginning, is to continue your research. Like obviously we're going to throw out so much information this month at you, but the first place I would research or just like receive information is we have this free text class. If you text GUT to 503-404-3926, and I'll put it in the comments after this live video. It's a free text class that over the course of a week, or you can actually opt into just to receive all of it in the next 2 hours. It goes in depth about like why gut health is so important. It even talks about foods that help our digestive system. It goes into all the different products that Young Living has available to help our gut. Like I've spoken with people who have had like legit real stomach issues their whole lives, like beyond just needing a healthy gut. Like Young Living has other products beyond just our probiotic and oils like peppermint and digize. That class goes into it. I stole this fun fact from that text class today just to share with you, like this is something you would get from there. Our gut is important to be full of healthy bacteria so that we can detox our day-to-day toxins, because we're constantly receiving toxins from the outside world. And here's the cool thing that I learned about Life9. So Life9 is their probiotic. It contains 9 probiotic bacteria strands, which amount to 17 billion live cultures. When I went and saw my naturopath, and you guys, one of the first questions she asked was, is your family taking a probiotic? I'm like, we are. She's like, well, what is it? She types it into her computer and she researches it. And she's like, oh, this is a good one. And like her face lit up. I'm like, Young Living's the best. And she also approved of our kids probiotic, which is Mighty Pro, and I'm going to share about that one in a second too. So absolutely, you guys, sign up for that text class. Just, again, learn. We always want to be lifelong learners. So the number, again, text GUT to 503-404-3926. And then just check in our Facebook or Instagram. Honestly, daily, we're sharing tips and tricks and all the things and just facts about our products, about our gut, all month long. We hope that you really enjoy it. So let's talk about our gut health challenge and what we've chosen as a team to take daily. So we have 2 oils, and you can do any combination of this or whatever you have on hand. I made sure to have oils in this challenge because I know a lot of us have oils at home because we got started with oils, or if we got started with like one of the premium starter kits, usually it comes with DiGize and peppermint. So I wanted to show you that our oils, our essential oils, are amazing for our gut too. So what I have with me is DiGize and peppermint, and I have 2 different colored labels to show you that the white one, this is called the Vitality Oil. This one is also Vitality Oil. This one's peppermint, but you're not seeing a white label. I want you to know that the peppermint and the white label is the same thing as the peppermint and the green label. Same with DiGize. There's a DiGize one that's like just red, that's a 15 milliliter. It's the same. They're both safe to consume, so they're not different oils. I just want you guys to know that. So I have these 2 oils with me. I also have these vegetable capsules. If you forgot to add the vegetable capsules to your order, I think you can get them most anywhere, probably even Amazon. Just always look at the ingredient list, but I have my vegetable capsules. I have my Life9, and then my kids, I still a couple of their KidSense Mighty Pro. But Life9 is safe for kids too, and I'm going to tell you how to give it to kids. These are just so tasty. They taste like a pixie stick. They're sweetened with like the flavor of Ningxia Red, Wolfberry. So you just tear off the top and they're like a pixie stick. My kids love it, and they take this every night with their Ningxia Red. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is let's talk about our oils. I used to be a high school English teacher, and you guys, I would have my little vegetable capsule bag, and I'd have my oils out, and every day before lunch, because I ate lunch in my classroom so that students could eat in there who didn't have a place to eat. Anyways, I'd lay it all out, and at first they kind of made fun of me, like, Mrs. Dressler, what are you doing? It smells disgusting, because DiGize, you guys, if you've smelled it, it's just not the prettiest, which is why I like to take it internally instead of rub it on my stomach, because boy, my students would really hate me if I actually put it on my stomach. But I would do 2 to 3 drops of each in a vegetable capsule, and the reason I didn't have them pre-made is because it's gonna dissolve your vegetable capsule, okay? So the only way you could pre-make them is if you make them and then freeze them if you're home a lot and you just wanna grab them from your freezer. Otherwise, get a cute little oily bag, have your 2 oils in there with a little baggie of vegetable capsules, and you're gonna take it before your biggest meals. And what I noticed immediately is I didn't bloat anymore. As a teacher, I wore jeans. I'm just a jean girl. And I would, by my afternoon classes, my energy was just depleted, and I was bloating, and I was kind of moody and cranky and just like wanted to be done with the day. And I just thought, I was just tired that it's just, being a teacher is hard, it's a long day. When I started this routine with essential oils, I noticed a few things. My bloating completely went gone. My pants never got tighter throughout the day. You know how you like by the end of the day, you're like, almost want to like unbutton them? I never had to do that anymore. My mood was so much better. Some of it probably because of the bloating. Bloating makes me so cranky. And then my energy, I felt a huge difference in my energy and ability to like show up for my students. So I knew that it was working, and consistently, you guys. And then just take it before meals. You could take it after meals. The reason I did it before is because after I eat, I get really distracted with either clearing the table or doing the dishes, or I keep talking after I eat, you want to just have the oils in your system with the food. So taking it before and then eating was always just an easy way for me to remember. I also like to have these oils on hand just as like a preventative, not a preventative tool, but like if I felt discomfort from something I ate, I'm lactose intolerant, and maybe someone snuck in some dairy, even though they're like, there's no dairy, but maybe I was like, no, my stomach's bubbling right now, there's definitely dairy. I can just grab these and it literally, it's immediate relief. If I've had a little too much gluten or it's like a snack in the middle of the day and or something I ate and I just don't feel right, my stomach hurts. You guys, these are just so amazing to have on hand and just to help during the day with our gut. We're in places where we may not have expected or planned for our gut to need a little extra help. Okay, so those are the oils. We're gonna take it before your 2 biggest meals. For me, that's gonna be my lunch and dinner. You can totally do it before all your meals, up to you. If you've never taken oils internally before, possibly start with 1 drop of each. You might have like some sort of detox sensation the next day. I know my sister did when she had peppermint for the first time internally. She said she was up in the middle of the night. It's cleansing, it's detoxing your gut. You guys, that's not a bad thing. But maybe just be aware of it and maybe try it on the weekend just in case. But speaking of detox, let's talk about Life 9. My husband used to take a different probiotic, and I was like, why are you taking a different probiotic? Hello, Young Living. So we switched him over, I would say like 2 months ago. And the first time he took Life 9, he comes out of the bathroom in the morning. He's like, Becca, Life 9 is like the real deal. Like he never had a detoxing experience with his other probiotic. And you guys, it's just a testament. And I could talk forever about how much I love Young Living products and how they're just so good, and the quality and the fact that they're infused with essential oils makes them more effective. But Life 9 just works. It's amazing. Take it at night. So our digestive system slows down at night, and then our bodies go into kind of a recovery mode at night. When it's sleeping, it repairs a lot of things in our body. That's when we want to take our probiotic. So that one's really easy. But if you were to like pick anything out of all of what we're doing in our gut health challenge, absolutely Life 9. If you can't afford it right now, I would definitely put it on your wish list. Gut health for our family is just a priority. Pray about that. But if you have the oils on hand, either or, peppermint or digize or both, like start doing that with us now. You can take them without the vegetable capsules, but they're very strong in flavor. Just want to let you know. And then my kids, you guys, they take the KidSense Mighty Pro. This is their probiotic, and they take it at night with their Ningxia Red. This is recommended for ages 2+. You could also open up one of these capsules, one of the Life 9 capsules, because these are safe for kids too, and it's like powdery, and you can just put it in their smoothies, their yogurt, whatever. I don't know what it tastes like, but you can also give this to kids. Our Sweet Capri, she just turned 1. She actually takes a different brand probiotic that was recommended by our naturopath. When she hits 2, we're gonna switch her over to this, but I'll post a picture in the comments of what she takes in the brand that my naturopath recommended, if you're curious, because Young Living doesn't have anything for like infants. Okay, I think that's it. Does anyone have any questions so far? I can't really see my Instagram as much as I can see my Facebook. I'm really excited about this. I just have felt a difference. I've seen a difference in how often like our family gets sick or doesn't get sick, and just how strong our immune system is. When we do get sick, you guys, we just have these beautiful rhythms and systems in place where it helps us take like our immune systems are strong. It's very clear like how quickly we recover or how we feel when we're sick, that our body is fighting really well. And that's something I'm just super proud of, and that's why I'm here to share with other families to help you guys out too. So how we're gonna keep each other accountable and just cheer each other on. Starting next week on Monday, Sadie Pinky, I love you Sadie, I think you're here. You posted a comment. When I was out of Life 9, it was the worst, yes. She's gonna post like an engagement type post where it's just like a check-in. So, like, how are you doing? Like, how do you feel? Have you been taking it consistently? It's gonna be kind of this accountability post to be like, hey, are you taking your oils? Are you taking your probiotic? My subscribe to save order has not come in yet. Mine processed on the 3rd. So I'm guessing like those of us who are doing the challenge and processed our order early or ordered them, they're probably gonna come this week. Honestly, if you have everything, just start now. But every Monday we're just gonna do a check-in, and the rest of the month we're just gonna throw out gut health facts at you here and there, and then make sure you get that gut text class. That was a gift to our team from the refinery, which is amazing. Just our oily family is so good to us. Okay, I love you guys. Jesus loves you. Bye. Okay, I'm gonna end my Facebook one first. And then I'm going to end. Bye guys.